As I'm walking into Pilates, I get a text saying, just to let you know, someone's walked into New York and took the whole first row of blazers when you walk in. Log on and our cozy knitwear drop is cancelled. 5 o'clock and it's time to feed the deers. Possibly the most random segment in my vlog as a fashion brand owner. Honestly guys, nothing in the world can prepare you for owning a business. Good morning Monday. It is my first Monday back to work, but I'm starting off with some Pilates because I don't know if I said it in the last bit of this vlog or on a TikTok, but I am really trying to get back to my old self in 2025. It's not a case of reinventing myself in 2025. It's getting back to my old self, and my old self loved waking up early. I mean, she definitely didn't love working out, but she didn't detest it as much as I do now. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and I'm really confused. So it was a really early class, so there'd be no traffic, and there's a little bit of traffic. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back to my old self, who loves doing her skincare at night, who loves waking up early, who loves walking the dog, who doesn't love just sitting there rotting on her laptop. So yeah, this is the start of the old me, and I am looking forward to it. In terms of what I actually have on this week, today's just a normal Monday, so it will be Monday trade, but it'll be quite an interesting Monday to film because it's our first week back. We'll be talking about 2025 as a whole. And then what else do I have on? To be honest, January is loads of shoots, loads of meetings and loads of interviews. Way too much for 1 month, but it's got to be done. We have to shoot bridesmaids this month and workwear this month. We have to start planning pre-spring this month. This is what I'm saying as well, so we're majorly catching up on January, but we also need to do a lot of planning in January to avoid February and March being as chaotic. So yeah, we'll plan pre-spring. I've got to finish resort designs. I've got to book my flight to China because bridal is a mess. I keep really waking up in the middle of the night and laying awake a bit panicky because product wise we're not really there at the moment. But when I looked into last year, Q1 is a little bit of a mess. Like Q1 last year was like there wasn't that many launches. At least we have like a really strong bridesmaids and really strong workwear launch. And bridal I don't think was that strong last year. Like I can do a lot better with bridal. I think I just feel a lot of pressure to be 10 times better this year. So yeah, January is actually going to be like this mad kind of like December rush, but thank God no one wants to do anything or see anyone. But then yeah, February I'm going to start planning some me things. I want to book some holidays. Josh is turning 30 this year, so I want to take a lot of time to think about that. And yeah, but let's go to Pilates, let's go get a coffee, let's walk Oddie, and let's log on. I went to Pilates and I survived. I rewarded myself with a coffee. Back to Aimee 2025. As I'm walking into Pilates, I get a text saying, just to let you know, someone's walked into New York and took the whole first row of blazers when you walk in. Been there for 3 months. Nothing says, congratulations, you've just signed a 6-year lease. Like, I'm going to take over $1,000 worth of stock. So yeah, that's annoying. But normal me, that would just like ruin my day. And 2025 me, the old me, is going to be a bit more laid back about these, not laid back about these things, but kind of just like, okay, that's another fire that's happened today, something like that might happen tomorrow. We're not going to let it ruin our day. We're just going to say, look girls, was there definitely someone in that front room greeting everyone when you walk in? There has to be someone in the front room, and we're going to get CCTV in the front room, so it's fine. I can fix it. There's nothing we can't fix. And to be totally honest, even if there was someone in that front room, I wouldn't have had them go after someone. It's the same in New York, it's the same in London. Like, obviously we're there to deter anyone from doing that, because no one does it in like plain sight. But no, I would never have my staff approach someone like that. 'Cause you, that's just another day. That's just a Monday, it's fine. It's just typical that it was like my first Monday back, going to Pilates, I've woken up, I'm all fresh, first day back, bang, someone's just taken the whole rail. So yeah, it's fine, we move. I'm gonna go back now, I'm gonna take Oddie for a little walk, even though it's raining and he's gonna refuse, and then I'm gonna jump on for trade. I have been really worried because approaching this day, I haven't felt the whole go, go, go is 2025. And I was kind of like, can people still start normalising being like absolutely knackered from 2024? Like this Christmas break is just as busy as work, no? But it's only the time between Christmas and New Year that I feel is like the real break. But no, this weekend, I think it was yesterday that really put the fire in me. I had loads of stuff to film. That's another thing, like where I've been working with brands, I don't see it as work. So I don't really make time for it, to be totally honest, and consequently I'm constantly being chased. But yesterday I had to do an ad for John Frieda. They sent me their Go Blonder range. I didn't know what to expect. I was just doing like a first impressions video for them. It's great. I won't use it all the time because it did in fact make me blonder, and reviews have said like when you use it like 3 times you really notice like a whole shade. But I loved like being a bit brighter, so I'm going to use that like maybe once a week, maybe every other week. But yeah, I was like, it's hair wash day, I'm going to do that. I'm going to film, I had to do 2 videos of them, so I filmed both of them. And I need to do a second Andrex video because they loved it so much, which was a vibe. So we're going to do a little bit like, why haven't you, Oddie's phone hasn't rang guys, or where is the call? And then yeah, and then I have things to do for the productivity method, but that is literally just like I use that planner every single day, and I chat to TikTok all the time, so that can just be done. Really going to try and up my personal Instagram this year. I was really good at TikTok last year, but Instagram not, because I always feel like Instagram needs to be more polished. Like I always feel the need to just post nice photos when I go out with like nice outfits that I put together. But no, I want to start posting more on there. Just about I'm gonna try and do a weekly dump every single week, but don't hold me to that, okay? I'm blogging every week. I'm gonna upload the same amount of TikToks. I'm gonna try and do the weekly dump, because I think when you do all your 2025 goals, if you know pile too much on there, nothing's gonna get done. I've been writing in my notes week 1 thoughts to like screenshot and put in my dump, like just random things that I think of. But yeah, that's enough of me waffling. Let's go see Oddie and let's go into trade. I am home. I have de-Christmased. You'll notice there's actually no clothes horse in the background, which I've always got hanging washing. I have still got my dishwasher door still not on, because me and Josh keep saying that we are going to get new handles for the kitchen, but I'm just going to keep the old ones. We're going to put the dishwasher door on tonight. But yeah, my home is so clean and organised and ready for 2025, thanks to my sister, and I'm going to maintain it because my sister really come around, sorted everything out, we chucked loads of things away, and everything has a place, whereas before, like especially our wardrobe room, everything was just on the floor because there was like no room for anything. So yeah, I'm just on top of everything at home. To be totally honest, the cleaner comes on a Friday, and it's always by about Tuesday that it gets a bit crazy in here, and like it's just like really unorganised, and I hate it. We'll be going into Tuesday very organised. I don't know how to split this video up, because I'm going to do a vlog of the week and then I'm going to do like a day of my first day back, but I might keep that quite worky and like 2025 intentions and all fun stuff like that. Enjoying my clean living space. Let's go make the bed, because that is what gorgeous 2025 girls do. So, plan for today. Clean up Oddie's toys, because he now has a toy box. How ridiculous. He's lived through 2 Christmases and the toy box is just too much. But no, plan for today. Trade is at 10 AM. So, 11 AM, sorry. We have like a little 10 AM call just about what everyone's up to for the week. And then I have trade at 11. And then, I don't know in which particular order, but I am catching up with the 2 New York managers. Just about in regards to us staying, re-interviewing some people, getting a strong team together. And really taking it seriously, like that New York store is no joke, like it can't really underperform. So I think we have to just be creative with what we want to do out there. So I'm going to do like a big Valentine's Day display. Everything we're doing in New York is going to be replicated in some way in London. But yeah, it's time to really take charge of the fact that we do actually have 1 store in London and 1 store in New York. And that is some pretty serious stuff. There are some big contracts that we've signed. So yeah, we need to take that very, very seriously. I told myself I wasn't going to work at the living room, at the dining room table, because I just sit there and I don't get up, and I just like Josh will come in at 5:30 and I'm like, oh, I actually haven't left the house today. I just haven't moved from this chair, I haven't eaten, I haven't done anything, I've just been sitting on this laptop. And then I think, what have I actually done today? And I don't feel that productive. So I'm trying to change where I work, and I have been like working on this windowsill, but I do fancy sitting at the dining room table, so I might just take my morning calls from the dining room table and be done with that. Log on, and our cozy knitwear drop is cancelled. We can't get it through in time. It's Chinese New Year. It's a big, big miss, but it is what it is. This is what I need to get comfortable with while I'm in this space where, you know, things product-wise aren't as organised as they should be, but I'm outsourcing a lot of work creatively, so I can really spend a lot of time with product and with buying. So anything that happens like this, it's like, no, we're not launching it after Chinese New Year. March is not a good time. We've got tracksuits coming then. I don't need to be selling knit tracksuits and tracksuits at the same time. So that launch is missed. I've had to make that call this morning. So yeah, it's not a great start to the morning, but we keep on keeping on. So yeah, at 11 AM I have our trade meeting. Again, last week wasn't a great week because who the hell is shopping between like Christmas and between New Year and now? Like between Christmas and New Year there was a lot of New Year's Eve outfits. The last week's been pretty quiet, quite a lot of returns. So yeah, probably won't be that great of a trade meeting, but it will be because we'll be discussing targets for the week and stuff like that. We will obviously have to communicate that targets maybe need to come down because our January launch is gone, but I really believe in bridesmaids, and I'm going to tell the buying team to take that spend from cozy and put it into bridesmaids because we have gone very, very small in the quantities, and there's like, the reveal got like 40,000 likes. So yeah. Right, I've spent a lot of time on Slack, the last hour on Slack, just getting back to people, mainly getting back to the buying team. I am outsourcing, I said this in the last video, I'm outsourcing a lot creatively for the business so I can spend a lot of time with the buying team, because we had a bit of a scare in the middle of the year. Like, we bought way too much stock and we got ourselves in a bit of a situation, and I feel like it was quite a scary situation. That was a lot of the cash flow problems. A lot of it was undetected for a while, and we kind of caught it at the right time. No one's fault. I was signing off all these orders. We basically just had a situation after resort, like we'd done so well in resort that we kind of just thought that we could line our next launch up for like £1 million launch, and it just didn't work out that way. It obviously, I've spoken about this before, it meant a great Black Friday. It's also going to mean a really good sample sale. So because of that, I feel like I just want to spend a lot of time with the product team and the buying team in Q1 to get us back to how we was on result. Like when we had a really good amount of stock, we was on pre-order, but the dates were like 2 to 3 weeks. We had like a good flow of stock. And now, understandably, we're all a little bit hesitant. So bridesmaids we've gone super, super low on. And we also need to consider for every one customer, they're going to buy a minimum of like 3 to 4 dresses. Luckily with bridesmaids, you are going to have, and with bridal, you are going to have, you know, a lot of people that are willing to pre-order because they're buying very in advance. They're not, no one's buying their bridesmaid dresses to get married next week. So yeah, we have a little bit of, you know, ease with that. We don't have to back it majorly, but yeah, I think we can put a bit more spend into it. So that's what I'm doing. And also for myself, I want to get myself back into you know, that sweet spot of how much stock do we actually need, what is going to keep us like this high demand brand, but what is not going to cut us too short. And bridesmaids is going to be a really important one because when it launches, our factories will actually be offline. So it won't be a situation where we can trade quite quickly into new styles. This is the new productivity method planner, but it's a whole 2025 one. So I'm just going through the months. Oh, is this how we're planning our days now? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm in October. Let's not... Okay, I can deal with this. I started planning a little bit over Christmas. Do you want to hear my 2025 things to achieve? Topic: work. I want a bigger London store. Don't we all? I want a Paris pop-up, and for me, I want to spend 3 months in Dubai because I've just bought a holiday home for me and my family, and I would love to spend some time and like be there with my family and really enjoy it. And also, it's very close to China. I feel like I need to get away and like really get my creativity back after Q1. So yeah, that's all I've got there. I will spend some more time with that list. And let's try and navigate through this new planner. This is really new for me. 3 non-negotiable things that I am going to get done this week. Bridal collection / book. China. Back to China I go. Result. Drop 1. Also, I designed drop 2 over Christmas, but not drop 1 in May. But my idea for drop 1 is we've got a lot of offcuts of lime cream, and I think it's like the most gorgeous colour in the world. So I might do something new with that fabric this week to work out 3 times. It doesn't have to be so work related. So workout times 3. We've ticked off 1 to create a bit of a mood board for bridesmaids. I've sent some ideas over to Sophie. I need to message the director. This year I want to travel a lot less for shoots. I always want to travel for resort and party because they're like our biggest 2 moments in the year. But for all the ones in between, I kind of want to be like a Skims, you know, when they do like the really cool sets and like it's very editorial. And I think that's what we need to inject into the brand. We have so much fun with our shoots, but we do need more editorial and like really chic vibes for press purposes, but also to just like up our luxury a little bit without alienating our customer. So I'm not going to be in the bridesmaid shoot, not alienate our customer, because obviously a lot of brands use the same models and it's very hard to achieve like that, oh, that's Odd Muse. So I think I'll always be in like the shoots in one way or another, whether it's like a cute behind the scenes shots of me with all the models and like various content about the collection. But yeah, that's what we're trying to achieve, because our pre-fall shoot was amazing. It was so editorial, but people didn't really, it wasn't that engaging. And that's the thing, you have to really separate editorial like campaign content to your socials, because no one wants to see fancy schmancy on socials. Everyone goes on there to have a little break from real life. We don't want to, yeah, we don't care. Do you know what I mean? So I've always been very comfortable with that. Happy 2025, everyone.
Started that new deck. I'll share my screen first because Aimee, just for your side, we're still like working out the best way for everyone to input into it. But it's obviously kind of a work in progress. Interesting though, so this is where I've started to plot out bi-weekly what's happening, so we can look at like a 6-week base instead of just looking at things solely. This is obviously slightly skewed when we look at week 48 because that was Black Friday, and then week 49 is Cyber Monday. But when we start getting rid of those weeks, I think we'll be able to see like a trend of what's happening.
Split sleeve in black, grey and white. So black and grey reprint is actually due today for this.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think pre-order all on the above. Anyone who doesn't want to pre-order, that my only thing was maybe people don't want to pre-order a top, but if they don't want to pre-order it, they just don't have to. And they can just get the jacket.
They just don't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they wouldn't really be buying it anyway because they haven't got the jacket, and also it's really fragged, so we aren't really missing a sale. It's more they
just if they want it, yeah. Written here that I think like all the creatives for the ads just need like a total refresh. Like even on Pinterest, I've seen some ads for like pre-fall, and it's like it's not pre-fall anymore.
Yeah.
Moving them jackets into like more of a core story. So I think it's been on our agenda for a while, but we definitely need to have like a well-planned shoot for just ad creatives. Well, vlog, I have just took an hour's lunch. I've roasted chicken for my lunches. I've made 3 like salad prep jars. I saw like this thing on TikTok about putting your dressing at the bottom because who wants a soggy salad, and that's one of the reasons why I don't really prep salads. But consequently, I love having a salad for lunchtime, so I just absolutely annihilate my kitchen every single day. So I've managed to prep 3 and also 1 for today. I'm gonna add chicken after. This one's got no chicken because I didn't roast it in the morning. But you wouldn't even know I've been in the kitchen because it's so tidy. And that is like a real new 2025 thing. And I'm back at my desk for 1 o'clock with a gorgeous salad. Game time for the rest of the day. It's my first Monday back, and on Thursdays I normally sign everything off and approval payments. So I need to do pay run now. It's been a good Monday. I've got loads of people coming in on Wednesday for the head of creative role, which I spoke about. So I'm basically hiring a head of creative to really like lead all our, not all our marketing, but all our creative marketing. Because at the moment our an overall creative strategy of the business, even within product and like stores and stuff. But at the moment I just need help like planning shoots and like really getting like a good social strategy in place, just so I'm not always chasing my tail. This is delicious. I've come to see the horses. Oh look, he's not there. And this is a new horse who I love and who I call Josh because he's all little and he's got brown hair with bits of grey, and that's like Josh. And the horseman says that he doesn't like him, he doesn't like anyone, but he likes me, so that's good. Savannah, who I ride, and she's actually pregnant at the moment, but she is such a big horse and I haven't rode her in so long. This is my not so little boy Jasper, and these are all the babies. Hello Jasper. Possibly the most random segment in my vlog as a fashion brand owner, but it is a massive part of my 2025 and staying sane. So yeah, I'm actually late to my call now. I'm literally just quickly making a peppermint tea. What did I do with the mug? I don't know what I've just done with the mug that I just got out. Oh, it's there. Yes, I am very much enjoying peppermint teas in the afternoon as opposed to an oat milk cappuccino. And I'm just loving a hot drink in this weather, but literally no time to chat. I'm late to this call. This is a meeting with one of the girls who works for us in the Odd Muse store. She is part-time on the weekends, but she wants to go full-time, so we are just logging on to that now. How are you guys?
Good.
Oh, probably you've still got your Christmas tree up.
Yeah, I'm not taking it down, it'll make me sad.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do yesterday, but everyone was telling me like it was bad luck, but I've never normally done it on the 12th night, so.
Oh no, I don't care. I'm gonna keep it up till my birthday.
Yeah. Oh, when's your birthday? When's your birthday?
The 19th of January.
Oh,
so
nice. My mum and dad literally keep theirs up till Valentine's Day. It's ridiculous. Honestly, guys, nothing in the world can prepare you for owning a business. Can I just say, I've just had the most interesting few hours. But anywho, Irfan needs to speak to me ASAP about something in New York, so let's call him back.
Hi.
Hello, you okay?
What, yourself?
Yeah, good. First day back. So, it is nearly the end of the day on Monday. It's 5 o'clock and it's time to feed the deers. I got a deer feed for Christmas and it's the best thing ever. And yeah, I feed the deers with like a new mix every single day. It's like a real hobby that I'm taking really seriously. I go to the farm shop and I just spend all my money feeding these deers, but they absolutely love it. Like, I reckon by the end of this month I'm gonna have like crowds of deer outside. So yeah, I call this one the blueberry surprise because I put some surprise blueberries in there. It's giving it a nice bit of colour. But yeah, I'm gonna go give it to them now. Da, da, da.
Is it filming?
Huh?
Is it filming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that empty house. I really want you to. Oh. Come on, dear. And that's the feed. We have reached the end of the day. By the way, guys, this lip mask is the best lip mask ever. I was a Laneige stan until I got this Naturum. It is so good. Nice little spot. Maybe we can close some more vlogs out here. I've got my peppermint tea. I'm going to be in bed by 8, which is my dream. And yeah, I would rate my first day back a solid 7 out of 10 because I was able to go to Pilates this morning. I was able to keep my house really clean. I was able to go and see the horses and have a nice lunch break and cook a nice lunch and prepare food for the week. And yeah, I got quite a lot done. The only thing bringing the average down is there was a few like interruptions in my day that I kind of had to like stop, drop and roll for. There's still some things with New York going on. And there was just a few weird events that happened today. That's fine. I'd say some guy walking in the New York store and taking a whole rack of blazers probably brings the average down. One thing bringing the average up is today I just had so many good applicants for the head of creative role, and I think that's the only thing that's really sort of like missing for me. I thought it was like more in like a logistics leader, but I kind of have to come to this realisation that no matter how creative I want to be, I do have to be available for certain things that happen, and there's a lot of fires in logistics that creatively I can't not care about. So yeah, I've come to that realisation, but there's been some really good people that have applied and they're willing to come in on Wednesday so I can like interview quite quickly. And although I still feel in a little bit of a rut creatively, I kind of see hope in that. So yeah, I would rate my first day 7 out of 10. Oh, let me let Oddie in. In terms of Odd Muse 2025, what you can expect, I want to end the video with like a bit more about what you can expect. Oh no. In terms of what you can expect from Odd Muse in 2025 is just a lot more casual pieces, a little bit all over really. We're bringing out bridesmaids, but we're bringing out tracksuits. More about different moments in your life, the more casual moments. So like denim and sweatshirts and tracksuits, or the more profound moments, which is literally bridesmaids, bridal, kind of want to be doing a little bit of everything and some more international stores. But yeah, Q1 is really the time where I have the time to sit and plan, which isn't ideal, and I've already made a note for next year to not use January as this planning time, because you end up having a slower start on the year and it's a little bit frustrating. But I literally could not have worked harder and given more of my time in the last quarter of last year. So yeah, there's nothing really I can do about being a little bit behind right now. Yeah, it just makes me really excited for pre-spring, because we really saw our year start in resort last year, which was like May, whereas I really believe like March, April this year is going to be quite big for us, and I think people are going to love pre-spring. I hope you have enjoyed this quite random video. It's included horses, deers, a trade meeting and a peppermint tea. So I'll see you in the actual weekly vlog, because I'm back in office tomorrow. I've got my belated Christmas party on Thursday, so it's going to be a fun week.